Jim Ayers' name first came up during Barack Obama's primary race with Senator Clinton.
Senator Obama served on a board with Mr. Ayers for a period of time.
But it was during Obama's battle with John McCain that Ayers would become a regular line of attack.
His relationship with Mr. Ayers is open to question.
Our opponent is someone who sees America as imperfect enough to pal around with terrorists.
Ayers would become a target because of his radical past. A son of privilege, he rebelled by joining the Weather Underground, an anti-war group that bombed the Capitol, the Pentagon, and police headquarters during the 1970s. 3 group members, including Ayers' then-girlfriend, were killed in this townhouse when one of the bombs they were making exploded. Then, after 9/11, Ayers was quoted as saying he didn't regret any of the bombings and that the group didn't do enough. By then, Ayers had become a respected professor at the University of Illinois, Chicago, and had met a politician named Barack Obama.
But as Senator Clinton said in her debates with you, we need to know the full extent of that relationship.
40 years ago, when I was 8 years old, he engaged in despicable acts with a radical domestic group. I have roundly condemned those acts. Mr. Ayers is not involved in my campaign. He has never been involved in this campaign, and he will not advise me in the White House.
So let's hear from the man himself. William Ayers joins us this morning. He's the author of many books. The one that has been re-released most recently is right there, Fugitive Days, Memoirs of an Anti-War Activist. Now, thank you very much for being here. Clearly, the matter at hand is this relationship with Barack Obama, so let's get right to it. You did have a meaningful relationship with Barack Obama, didn't you?
I knew Barack Obama, absolutely, and I knew him probably as well as thousands of other Chicagoans. And like millions and millions of other people worldwide, I wish I knew him better right now.
But thousands of people were not asked to help start his political career in their home, right? That's an intimacy.
I was asked by the state senator to have a coffee for Barack Obama when he first ran for office, and we had him in our home, and I think he was probably in 20 homes that day, as far as I know, but that was the first time I really met him.
You use the term family friend. President-elect uses a phrase more like Bill from the neighborhood. Those two are not the same thing. Family friend signifies a relationship, doesn't it?
I think you're quoting from the afterward, the Fugitive Days, right? Yeah, I'm talking there about the fact that I became an issue unwittingly and unwillingly in the campaign, and I decided that I didn't want to answer any of it at that moment because it was such a profoundly dishonest narrative. But I was describing there how the blogosphere characterized the relationship. I would say, really, that we knew each other in a professional way, again, on the same level as, say, thousands of other people. And I am a guy around the neighborhood, incidentally. Absolutely.
But you understand the concern here, that it seems that there's an evasiveness here. I guess you served on boards together. But that relationship, that somebody's in your home, you are introducing them to a political community that you have connections with, you're vouching for someone, there's an advocacy, there's a relationship. Certainly you must have spoken with Barack Obama about things. You must have gotten to know him before you did that. Fair enough?
No, actually I didn't get to know him before I did that, but I did know him in the context of being on a board together. And that relationship was public, always in a large kind of context. But, you know, I don't really agree with your premise that this is somehow this is worthy of really exploring, because I don't buy the idea that guilt by association should be any part of our politics. And the interesting thing is, as much as this was created as